G20 summit has kicked off in Hamburg. German Chancellor Angela Merkel kickstarted the summit by greeting all the global leaders. Earlier, the Prime Minister sent an unequivocal message to BRICS leaders asking for a zero-tolerance policy to terror and BRICS cooperation in anti-terror operations. The Prime Minister wished Chinese President Xi Jinping also well for BRICS summit. Interestingly, China has also reciprocated in equal measure, praising India's role in BRICS. Interestingly as well, because G20 summit, there's already been clarification from the Indian government, won't have any bilateral between China and India. This comes even as standoff escalates at Doklam, the tri-junction between China, Bhutan and India. The Prime Minister, though, will be holding bilaterals with other global leaders from Canada, the UK, Japan, Italy and Argentina and South Korea.
क्लाइमेट चेंज तथा आतंकवाद जैसी प्राथमिकताओं पर ब्रिक्स के नेतृत्व की आवश्यकता है। पेरिस एग्रीमेंट के अंतर्गत सहमति को इंप्लीमेंट करना अनिवार्य है। भारत क्लाइमेट एग्रीमेंट को लेटर तथा स्पिरिट में इंप्लीमेंट करेगा। हमें इंश्योर करना होगा कि अंतर्राष्ट्रीय वित्तीय संस्थाएं विश्व के मौजूदा आर्थिक बैलेंस को पूरी तरह से रिफ्लेक्ट करें।
Well, that's the message against terrorism coming at G20 summit from the Prime Minister. But let's also take you through what the Prime Minister said when he met Chinese President Xi Jinping. Both shook hands, and it's interesting because the Prime Minister has also said, sent a congratulatory message to Chinese President. Take a listen.
मैं राष्ट्रपति श्री जिनपिंग को आने वाली 9वीं ब्रिक्स समिट के लिए बहुत-बहुत शुभकामनाएं देता हूं तथा भारत की तरफ से उनको मैं पूर्ण समर्थन देता हूं।
So there you have the Prime Minister saying that he wishes the Chinese President all well for the 9th BRICS summit that will be held in Xiamen in China in September. But here is the point. Will India be participating there? Will China back off from the escalation? We've seen the verbal war only getting more aggressive from Chinese side. India has reiterated with our defense minister saying that do not think that India of 1962 is what is now in 2017 as well. We're very different at the moment. India has come to aid of Bhutan, which has complained that there's been a Chinese aggression and an attempt to build road on its sovereign territory in Doklam, which India has now objected to as well. Meanwhile, China has said now that the Sikkim border agreement has nothing to do with 1962. India, out of ulterior motives, introduced tri-junction dispute. China says successive Indian governments have recognized 1890 Sikkim-Tibet border. On Malabar exercises, China says the hope not directed at third party, as Chinese submarines have also been deployed in the Indian Ocean. And Prime Minister's G20 visit has not gone down well with the Congress, because here's what Congress Vice President has now taken to Twitter and said that why is our Prime Minister silent on China? Congress has been questioning silence of the Prime Minister on Chinese aggression along the border, has asked the government to spell out its strategy to ease up the tension.